Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
Decent chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Gullit. Messi. And Messi! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pass somewhat off target. Doku. Doku charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's very neat. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Gullit, closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Gullit.
Bullet just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Inzaghi. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Great ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And the finish! And they've got rid. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. He's dealt with that really well. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doku. And he shoots! And no mistake.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real person.
It's Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. That's good play. Edmilson skims one in. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United with the lead. Pull it. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That is lovely. And this is Gullit. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's had it nicked away. Doku. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Gullit. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Brilliantly cut out. Van Bouten gets it clear. And it's Rodri.
3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Doku scooting forward. That's it, 45 minutes up. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doku does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Hullet. He's being... and the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yokohama F. Marinos needing a change of fortune here. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. Doku.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doué. For Filippo Inzaghi, spread it left. Jude in acres of space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. And it's Hullet. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Yokohama F. Marinos really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Doku. That is good progress on the left. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ibrahimovic. Adams gets it away. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bale. Menu. Cleared away. But they've got it again. Doué. That's a cute ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Menu.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Big chance!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Bale plays it short. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
He's had a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Played into space. Juve receives it. He's one-on-one, shot!
Goes for a shot!
And that's a sharp finish.
And
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Messi, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
He's having a shot! Seedorf. Yaya Toure. And it's Maldini. And he welcomes it in. Menu. Now it's Hullet. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. And he's got shapes to shoot! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Great chance! And he can clear it away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Dink through. And he was alert to it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No goals as yet. Doku running with the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a sharp pass. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Barry really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Maldini. Yaya Toure. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Menu. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. And here's Hullet. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi supplying the width on this right-hand side. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. And the shot! And it's come back out to him.
And he's done it!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Yokohama F. Marinos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That looks a cracking ball.
Oh, super ball!
Thuram gets it away. Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Toure with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Hullet.
Goes for a shot!
Yayot. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to draw your attention
Yokohama
to the
F. Marinos come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Yokohama F. Marinos looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Gets us going once more. Yokohama F. Marinos currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's played it back. Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic, he's shifted.
Shot, surely! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Not the most convincing of passes. And here's the chance to counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Ferdinand.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Seedorf. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Seedorf. nicely aimed pass. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And here's Gullit. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good alertness. This is a promising build-up. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance!
Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a good run he's making out on the left, and it's made its way to him. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rui Costa plays it short. Now it's Rui Costa. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Yokohama F. Marinos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rui Costa pops him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gattuso. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. Here's Doku. Gattuso. Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This might... Hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's very neat. Shapes to shoot! And that has been cleared. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Lahm. Defending of the desperate variety. Yokohama F. Marinos are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to retrieve it. Marcelo has created one goal already. Lahm. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And Hullet! And he hits the net! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
That could spell trouble. He is through here. So no flag here. It's a loose ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running. It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Oh, what a game we have on our hands. Doku! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Yokohama F. Marinos leading. It's Eto'o! Cleared without hesitation. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rodri. Gattuso. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on it.
And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Referee's given a throw. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Gattuso. And this is Rui Costa. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's in a good position here. Gullit finds himself offside. Lahm. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doku, good, strong midfield running here. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Gullit. Ibrahimovic! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Yokohama F. Marinos
Sostituzione
have
per
their
l'Inter.
third corner.
Numero 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 20, Messi. Numero 23,
Cruyff goes
Vieira.
short.
Numero 16,
Now it's Cruyff.
Lam. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6.
Oh, sweet feet.
Il numero 19.
They may end up
il
with some
numero
regret
13,
with this tactic,
Yaya Touré.
but you have to
Il
admire
numero
their
17,
commitment to goals.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now it's Rui Costa. And it's Pirlo. Driving forward. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cruyff.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, well played. Rui Costa. Yaya Touré. And here's Ibrahimovic. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Marcelo. Now it's Eto'o.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ci saranno
This
3
is Rui
minuti di
Costa.
recupero.
Defending of the desperate variety. All hands on deck for this one. Pirlo with the short one. Pirlo's cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Bale. Tries one from range. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way.
Ferdinand making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say...
And a shot! And another try! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Shot. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performance today.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
He's having a hit!
Fantastic from Van Basten!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early. Ibrahimovic!
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Van Basten. And here's Griezmann. Gattuso gets the foot in and wins the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gullit. Oh, super ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's found a way past. Nice control. He's found a way through. Doku with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Moved on forwards. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Koundé proves just a little bit too strong. Menu simply refused to be outdone there. Menu gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Messi. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. He has a look at real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Konyaspor really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister, passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Griezmann. He is through here. Griezmann! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Menu. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Koundé. Nicely spread. Griezmann. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the header! And it's in!
They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Basten. And he skips past his man. And this is Van Basten.
There will
That's
be
good
1
defending.
minute added
He
time.
squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his
And a
side
quick
managed to
reminder
come in
today
on
that
level
parking in
terms.
the area
Things seem
around
to
the
be
stadium
going
is
a little
strictly
against them,
forbidden.
but they
Please
stemmed the
use parking
tide,
provided
got
by
their
the club or
equaliser.
any other paid
I
parking
think we're in
facilities
for
in the
an
area.
exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Gattuso. Gullit. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van der Vaart. Now it's Griezmann. And it's McAllister. And this is Griezmann.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Griezmann. McAllister. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
To replace him is number 18, Neymar.
That looks a decent ball, and it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Dunk, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Neymar. Distributed tidily. Van Basten. Dunk. Doku did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Good ball over the top.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Costa Curta. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso, a picture of focus and alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Musiala.
Tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. He's through here.
He's rising! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the six...
And that was precious close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Yokohama F. Marinos have themselves a chance from the spot. So perhaps now the breakthrough. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Rodri. And this is great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Picked out brilliantly. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good climb! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's beautifully weighted. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Doku. Oh, nice touch. And this is Paulette. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's good vision. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Yokohama F. Marinos are behind here despite their domination of possession. Haaland is onto this. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's well positioned. Chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Rodri. Doku. So...
And the finish! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ferdinand. Yokohama F. Marinos are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's picked his way through.
Oh, what chance, surely!
And that was very necessary. Doku venturing down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
McAllister. Now it's Hazard. Greenwood. Haaland.
There they go, hunting again.
Hazard. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Van Nistelrooy!
And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Doku. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Yokohama F. Marinos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Chiellini. Played through into space. It's a promising position. Delivered.
He's rising! And that's a tidy finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And Hullet!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Hullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Cruyff. O'Shea. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Doku. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doku.
And a chance!
And it's O'Shea.
Shot a goal! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Attendance for this match was 28,000.
It was the crispest of hits. He just...
And it's been given away. And he is... Oh, great chance! Hits! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doku.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's a good run down the left. Silvestre. And it's McAllister. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. Van Nistelrooy closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Very nicely done. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Silvestre. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And now the breakaway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And how did he not put that away?
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good claim, no margin for error there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Doku. McAllister. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good strength. Now it's Hullet.
Hullet! Oh, that could be pivotal!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly,
3
Peter.
minutes added time.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Yokohama F. Marinos, palpably stronger, better, superior. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.